Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome everybody back to Euro Truck Simulator. We're going to be doing a quick little drive. Well, not really quick, but just a little bit. We're going to be, which is quite awkward how the chains go inside of it. But this is what we're going to be hauling. I don't know the exact name of it, but that is what we're going to be hauling today. So, oh, parking brake is on. So I figured out what was causing the issues, and it turned out to be the bridges. That was the problem. It was all of the I had 3 mods for bridges, and it was all 3 of them that was causing the things, or the squares. So as you can see, they don't do them anymore. But that's what was causing it, and I pretty much had to start from scratch. Pretty much, I couldn't do anything, not do anything, but it took me so long for me to find the problem, and all that. So I just went, what I did is I just loaded my first saved game, and so yeah, I didn't want to do it, but I did it because I wasn't up in the levels. I was only level 5, so I wasn't losing much. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't losing much, so that's why, hey, not not a bad idea on doing something like just for me to go back. So that's what I did. That's all I did. I just went back. So I took those out. So that's what was causing the problems. And then I just wanted to make sure that that nothing else was causing the problems, and that those were the ones that was causing it. So, but so yeah, that's so it wasn't too bad. It took me a while, because I had to go through each one of my my mods, and so it took a little bit. It definitely took a bit, and that's how it was. But like I said, I got it, and but like I said, unfortunately, I just had to go down to. I didn't have to. To me, it was just a lot easier. Because when I first tried to do it, the game didn't become broken. It crashed. It crashed. So on So that's what happened to it. And so I'm like, so this doesn't keep happening. I lose my train of thought on, where I am. I just chose to do it that way. And so yeah, that's what I just chose it that way, and then I went through each and every one. I didn't go through each and every one. Luckily, because they still were pretty new, I didn't add much onto it. So it was about midway through the pack. And oh my God, is this light long? Like, Lord Jesus Christ, we got a fucking time to keep here, people. Like, there is no other cars. I bet you there is cars lined up behind me here. Yeah, well, not a lot. And actually, that's a pretty cool sound. There's actually, you see that yellow, the yellow, I call it a generator. And you see the guy just past it. Looks like he's actually hammering. And this guy is stopping. So I'm assuming that we should be able to go pretty damn quickly here. So and you can hear him jackhammering. He's I'm gonna do an outside view as we pass. So pretty interesting. I don't know if that came in this new update of the beta version 1.20, or if they put that in with the Scandinavia pack. But I definitely like that. That adds more realism to it. It'd be nice if maybe they have more people, but definitely adds realism to it. Which I like. I like that realism to it. I really do. It's awesome. I love it. I love it with the passion. It's not love it with the passion, but I love it because it, like I said, it adds realism to me. Not a lot of people think that, but to somebody like me, it does. But yeah. So still talking about American Truck Simulator. They got some videos, not videos, but they got some pictures out of it, and I like it. It seems a lot different than Euro Truck. It seems like I don't know if they're going to be active, but there's going to be AI cars that look like cop cars. So I don't know if I don't know if they can be active, like they can pull you over. Or what they can do. I don't know if they have licensed sirens. I don't know, but because there was no video, it was a still picture, and so it was. But that's what I saw. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't see it before, but apparently they also have weigh scales in there, which I enjoy because that definitely adds well, I will enjoy because that oh, I can't make, I'm like, wait, I gotta make a left. Why can't I make a left? Which will definitely add a lot of realism to it. But my only problem that I foresee happening is if it's gonna be the same jimble jamble almost, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I knocked down that sign. It's not gonna make it's not gonna do any it's not going to do any difference. And the reason is because if they keep telling you every time you weigh, no matter what you're carrying, no matter the tons of it, if it just keeps saying that you're good, people are going to bypass it. And don't get me wrong, yeah, the people that are true enthusiasts like I am will do it, but after a while, we're going to even stop doing it because, like, well, we got to get to this destination. Even more if you're running late, So why would I want to spend 20 minutes game time when that's 20 minutes on the road, further down the road I could be, just for it to tell me I'm good, So I wish there was, I hope there's risk and reward to it, and I hope it's not just a random, flip a coin, kind of thing. I really don't. I really hope it's not like that at all, because that would be, that would be boring, because it will be boring, but it won't be real like, because it's like, if you're good on your weight and it says you're wrong, a lot of people is not gonna like that. So I hope what they can do, or maybe will planning on doing, is add that risk and reward. Here is here is a for instance, here's a turbine. It is grossed out at 80,000 tons. But the max that you can bring into another state or down the road is 40. You got to take that risk if that weigh scale is open or not. And that's the other thing. I hope they put that option where not all the scales are going to be open, but not all the scales are closed. It's like just random. That's what also would help. With that risk and reward. So not all the scales are open, but not all of them are closed either. And they won't tell you until you're driving by and you see the sign that says weigh scale open. And here in the U.S., it don't matter if you're going to your next door neighbor state or if you're going to the other side of the coast. If there's a weigh station open, you are required by state law to stop and get weighed. It is required. Now, of course, if it's closed, that's a different story, because you don't have, you can't. But the next available weigh station, if it's open, you have to stop. And if you do not, they take a picture of your truck, they take a picture of your license plate, and they will catch you on the other side or on the next weigh station. Either when you pull into that weigh station, they're going to catch you, or the police are going to be waiting for you and they're going to pull you over. State troopers are going to pull you over and they're going to ask you, why didn't you stop at that weigh station? And I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, that cop is thinking that you are hauling something either illegal or you're overweight. And most likely they're going to do a level 3 inspection. Which I can tell you now, you're probably going to stay there for at least an hour for him to complete it. So I don't think that you want to stay there for an hour. Just for them to find that, you're good on your weights and everything's fine. So, but that is, that's up to you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you're going to do. So it's your choice, but so I'm just saying. So I hope they add that into it. So they say, here's your overweight load. Yeah, you're gonna get paid more because that's a risk that you're gonna take. But the risk is, if you get caught at the weigh station, it could be $300 fine or whatever the case may be, or they can shut you down. So I hope they add that in there. But what I also hope is they they don't have to necessarily add it in, because you can still use the map, but either put the map or your GPS waypoints like they got in this beta for American Truck Simulator, where you can put in your own waypoint. So you can take a look at the map and go, okay, well, the route that they're giving me, I gotta pass, 3 way stations. And of course, when you start driving a little bit, you'll know, okay, well, this road is this a max, this amount of max weight. This state is this it's different than what the state I'm in. So stuff like that. So, then so you will then have an option to, well, if I go around it, yeah, that'll add more time on my trip, but, I won't have to stop at the weigh scales. So I hope they implement that in, because if they don't at all, it's just going to be a very slow, boring, not slow or boring, but the weigh scales ain't going to be used because there's no point. Why? Why? That's how I see it, same thing with the speed cameras. If you're going to put speed cameras or police cars, if they're not going to take a picture of you and give you a ticket, I think I may not want to have done this. I think I should have stayed in the right lane. Yeah, I think I should have stayed at the right lane. Because all I need is this side to catch either these trucks on the right, or the rail, and I will come to a screeching halt. Tremendously, I will. Whoa. So yeah, I hope I really hope that they add that, realism into it. Because I would, like I said, that would be nice, But anyway, same thing with, with these speed cameras. If they just sit there for show and do nothing, people are going to be speeding all the time. That's why I like this risk and reward with the speeding. It's like, yeah, okay, you're speeding, but the risk is you might get caught by the speed camera. There might be a red light somewhere. I'm getting close. Somewhere. And, you may not be able to stop in time, and that's that's, whatever the amount fine is, for that. And, you may not be able to stop in time, for a sharp turn, and you might tip over and, cause your load to get damaged. Like here, I'm gonna have to kind of, ease off the gas. But that's the risk and the reward of speeding. Doing faster than what you're supposed to, because you might get hit by that speed camera. You may not be able to stop for that red light, or a stop sign, or you may not be able to stop for, AIs, turning in front of you. So that risk of you getting to an accident is higher. So, that's why I always say, if you're gonna turn the speed limiter off, get used to the game, get used to the whatever controls that you are using, no matter if you're using a keyboard or a gamer pad or steering wheel. Get used to it. And then kind of get used to the roads after that before you turn that limiter off, because you surely don't want to get caught by surprise and go like, oh crap, I didn't know that turn was that sharp. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't realize, I didn't realize that there was a stop sign here. Stuff like that. So that's what I say, is get used to it, because if not, you're going to be crashing a lot. So, I mean, when you start off, it's a little different because you don't have to pay for your truck to get fixed. But once you are up to that level and that money range where you can buy your own truck, that's going to come out of your pocket because of that amount. You know what I'm saying? Because, you messed up and you crashed almost many times. So it is definitely risk and reward to it. So that's why I always say, if you're gonna turn it off, know what you're getting into. I mean, yes, I know I get mad sometimes, but that's my own fault. I get mad at myself. I don't get mad at the game, even though sometimes the AIs are pretty fucking stupid. But that's just how it is, So there's nothing you can do. Like right now, I'm gonna try to drink. I'm actually gonna lay off the gas, try to take a drink. And hopefully not crash, which I actually did not, but everybody is slowing down. And that's the other thing, is once you play this game for a bit, when you're getting close to a city, because the speed will drop. It'll go from 50 to 43 to 31. So that's how you know. And if not, you're gonna slam into to an AI. That's what's gonna happen. Which I'm kind of confused because I don't know. I guess I'm going straight. Okay. That's kind of confusing there on which way I was going. But yeah, so that's that's it. So anyway, we can't wait for American Truck Simulator to come out because of that. The trucks looks awesome. What I read, looks like they're getting all the licenses for the name brands of the trucks. Kentworth, Peterbilt, Freightliner, Mack, all those. Volvo. So that's what I've been hearing. But what I don't know. They say they're planning on releasing it this year, before the end of the year. I heard they're releasing it like November 22nd. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Because they didn't even come out with the beta. As far as I know, they haven't came out with the beta. Now they could have. They did say that they have a small circle for public beta testers, and and they probably have to sign an agreement, saying that they're not gonna post it on not gonna post it online and all that good stuff. So well, actually we better start slowing down because we're almost there. Actually, right after this ramp, it's pretty much gonna be a turn to the left. So but yeah, so it's definitely gonna be interesting. But that's what they say. So I don't know. If they haven't yet, I really don't know, because just due to the fact that I don't think there's gonna be enough time for all the beta testers that they have to test it out, and for them to test it out and give them their feedback and all that. And then for them to do corrections. But hey, you may never know. So we're at a red light. I'm actually gonna push this into neutral. Not push it, but put it in. So yeah, come on. The light's gonna turn green. Second. Third. I'm only gonna do it until third. because I don't know when this turn is gonna be for this place, and I got a not wide but long, and well, wide and long trailer, and don't want to damage it even more than what I have already damaged it to because of a couple of the accidents I have had. So kind of have to kind of cut it not too hard so I don't hit the wall, but okay. So alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can back it up pretty nicely. I'm hoping. I'm pretty much gonna line up with this in this parking space right here as much as I can. Of course it would die. Oh my god, I can't even, because it goes off so far. I can only tell, I can only see it from the top where the square is, because I can't see from the edge. But I have to say, not bad. But at the same time, as I said before, do a little, miss a little, you know, or as hunting terms is aim small, miss small. Almost. I might have to put it. Yeah, why not? So, emergency flash is off, and there you go. Excellent. Actually, no, this must not have been the one I damaged, and I should have leveled up. Yes, I have leveled up. Yay, I have leveled up. So now I'm gonna do high value. Why not? Once again, guys, if you like this, please like and subscribe. There's gonna be more videos coming out, and more zombie videos. So until next time, I will talk to you later.